So, I'm back to doing YouTube videos again. But now I'm doing album reviews. So how this is all gonna work, I have this, like, whole plan sketched out. So, I'm gonna review 5 albums. They'll be, like, hopefully 10 minutes long, maybe 15, but I don't go past that. I don't want to go past that range. So, I'm just gonna do 5 videos on 5 albums, and I'm going to rank them on, like, my 6th video, and then boom. So my first album is going to be Sports by Modern Baseball. Modern Baseball is one of my personal favorite bands, just because when I discovered them, it was kind of like at a very low point in my life. But I'm not gonna go on a whole spiel about, oh my gosh, my life is so terrible, because it's not. I like my life, but Sports, their first album, their debut album, which was super successful, like undeniably successful for a Midwest emo band that had no reputation whatsoever. Like, it started off as a acoustic duo with Brendan Lukens and a guy named Jake, and then they got a bassist and a drummer later on. The drums you hear in Sports is actually the lead guitarist, or Jake, the guy who sings Tears Over Beers. Yeah, that's his drumming. So, but this album had a huge impact on Midwest emo. It got so many people hooked into Midwest emo and the pop punk scene during that time, like Alternative Press and everything. Like, Modern Baseball couldn't have came at like a more perfect time than in like 2012 and the early 2010s, but their last album was made in 2016, and their last release was in like 2022, and it was like 2 demos of like, it was like Thrash Particle, I think, and Rock Bottom. But so when I first discovered this album, I discovered it in like December, Christmas break. I discovered it from Tears Over Beers, and I'm gonna say it right now. It's the best song on this album, and you cannot say otherwise. Just saying. It perfectly captures Midwest emo. But what was I gonna say? Okay, so I didn't really like it at first. I didn't really like Tears Over Beers at first, but then I discovered more songs from Modern Baseball, and then I decided to make a Midwest emo playlist. But it didn't occur to me later on that I should probably listen to the entire album, and so I did. 31 minutes from I listened to this album from Charleston, from like our capital, to my house, which is about a 30-minute drive. But and it was like, my goodness, like, I didn't realize, like, I should have listened to this sooner. But yeah, there are some songs. There's just one song that I don't like. It's Cook, Cooke. I don't really like it. I don't really like it. But I mean, the rest of the album is like amazing. Like, hours outside in the snow. I think okay, a reason why this album, or modern baseball in general, got like so big so quickly is because they involved social media in their lyrics or in their song titles. Chloe, that's a username you find on Twitter. And the first lyric is literally, "I'd rather spend my evening talking to Chloe on Twitter." Like, that's like, especially for that time when Twitter, like Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, like all of that was like starting to get popular. And when a music artist mentions that in their lyrics, was first at the time meta. I mean, I guess you can call it that, but it was relatable for teenagers, and especially at the time. So another reason why it's good is because it was kind of different than like all the other Midwest emo bands at the time, I guess. I guess it wasn't like the same like 4-chord progression like all the way through, you know. That's the reason why I like modern baseball so much, is because their songs are different than what you hear daily on the radio. But my mind's gone blank. But overall, like, this album is so good. I mean, you got songs like Redo, and then you got like the sequel to that song, Redone, sequels to a song. Redo, first one, and Redone. And then you got Play Ball. It doesn't really say that in the song, but you got See a Sucker, Coles, all the first 2 albums that I listened to. I haven't listened to Holy Ghost. I gotta listen to that, but there's always like an acoustic ballad in each modern baseball album. Excuse me. You got Coles. I think I saw you in my profile picture once, or had you in my profile. I don't know. And then Pothole. All 3 like beautiful songs. And then you got The Weeknd, which is, I think, my personal favorite. I have to decide on that later. But this album had a huge impact on teenagers and me, especially. When I wouldn't, like, you know that feeling when you're just like trying to like find something new, like, man, I don't want to keep on listening to Chromacopia all the time, or, sorry, that's really basic. I'm so sorry. What's the album that I usually listen to? Blue Album, Weezer, like, I played the death out of that. But I was like, okay, well, I hear that Sports is a good album, so I might as well try it. I'm glad I did, so. But overall, I'm gonna give this album, and it might just like be like my personal opinion for now, but it might change later. But I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. It's a good album. I mean, it's only 31 minutes. 31 minutes of heaven. So, but yeah, that's all I really got to say about it. So, the next album is going to be the Blue Album by Weezer. I know it's going to be a little different. I mean, very, very different from right now, but the next album is going to be Blue Album, and then I'll see what happens then. But until then, see you, sucker. I'm sorry.
Like old times, but I know that you don't